A few months ago, they had a doctor by the name of Armen Henderson, and he was out trying to test people that were homeless if they had COVID-19. Well, while he was trying to unload supplies and get things together out of his cargo van, he was approached by a Miami police officer by the name of Sergeant Mario Menegazzo. Now, he approached him because he said he was called out there because someone was illegally dumping trash, but the brother wasn't dumping trash at all. So the cop, started to be ugly with the brother and everything. He ended up putting his hand in his face, demanding he call him sir or sergeant, and he handcuffed him and made him wait there. Now, he was getting angry. He was getting an attitude. This cop until the wife come out, and his wife showed his ID. And once he showed his ID and everything, he ended up letting him go. But the doctor was very upset at the time period. And they came back after an investigation and claimed that this cop was justified in what he done to this brother. OK, so they said that as a sworn police officer, Sergeant Menegazzo had the right to detain Dr. Henderson until his reasonable suspicion that Dr. Henderson was dumping it illegally was dispelled. OK, so they also said that Menegazzo did not stop Dr. Henderson because he was black. How do you know? How do you know? You're not in his head. He said, and further advised that if Dr. Henderson had been white or Hispanic, he would have acted in the same manner. How do you know? You don't know. He said, even though Menegazzo was off the hook for cuffing Henderson, he said he was cited for 3 errors. Those infractions included yelling and pointing in Henderson's face. He said failing to inform dispatch of the stop and failure to wear a mask while interacting with Henderson. He said Miami officers are required to wear face coverings during the pandemic. So it's saying Henderson disapproves in the decision. It's saying told the New York Times that the cop put his life in danger by not having a mask on. So he said he felt it was ridiculous. He said that number one, he said that the stop was justified and then the detainment was justified as well. He said it's like we're going to start holding people accountable for their actions. He said I was very sad, very disgusted when I read the report. Now, the same cop had been the subject of at least 8 different investigations since 2012, and yet he's still on the police force. See, they sanction them to do that. They're willing to even pay their lawsuits. Because think about it. If you was to cause a lawsuit on your job and it was your fault, 9 times out of 10, your job would terminate you. They wouldn't keep you there. But with these guys, they can get lawsuit after lawsuit, the city paying constantly, and they don't get fired. It's because they want them brutalizing people and treating people in any kind of way. Because if they would tell them, look, if you cause a lawsuit and it's your fault and you're found guilty, you're fired. Period. We don't want to hear nothing about it. But no, they keep them on the force, right? If they have to pay a settlement because of you, sorry, you're gone. You should not be there anymore, right? Because now you're costing the city some money. So they say there's no plans of disciplinary action regarding Henderson with the case being revealed. So, yeah, I know the brother's upset because you feel, humiliated, you're pissed off. Oh, I get it 100%. But that's how the system works. Even if you are a doctor, this brother is a doctor, not Pookie and Ray or whatever. That's why I told you, you can be from homeless all the way up to a president of the United States, anything in between. To these people, you are still an N-word to them. Understand? That's all they see you, no matter how much education, how much money, whatever. The only place that you are, respected, the only place that you are comfortable is on the continent, at least for me. Here, you're always in danger. This man went to medical school. He's trying to help homeless people. He's a doctor, but you got a cop that don't even make nowhere near what he makes. That's also part of it because they get so jealous. They see a black man making money. Oh, they get jealous of that. They can't stand that. They be counting your pockets all the way down. Mad because they're like, well, listen, you can go to medical school too if you want. Nobody's stopping you. But they don't care about that. They have destroyed so many different things that black people have built because they didn't measure up. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think about the situation with this doctor. But I'm glad the brother did get killed, but I know he's very upset. I'll be upset too. And hopefully he can find something to, to sue them on civilly.